Hey everybody, my apologies for not uploading the past 2 days. I've had a lot to do. I'm trying to keep it consistent and like make it a daily thing, but whatever. You guys want to hear an apology the first thing into the video. It's pretty downer, pretty down. Um, really, I had something that was on my mind that I want to talk about, but first thing is an update on the whole unemployment situation. I do have an interview coming up on Tuesday. It is currently 1:28 p.m. on February 13th, Friday the 13th. And I actually said this in my previous recording when I tried to do this earlier, that I was going to start making my Friday the 13th videos separately, like not separately, but like just making it, notating it on the title that it's Friday the 13th, just because, just as like a gimmick or whatever. But on the 17th of February, in a few days, I have an appointment. I have an interview for a bank position. Anyone who's watched my first video, or even the re-upload of that first video, I was talking about how I lost my job recently, and yeah, so that's something that I can do now. That's something I have coming up. Hopefully that goes well. But what I really wanted to talk about was the idea of failure and how that could assist you moving forward. Now, back in 2020, 2021, and 2022, I used to do custom jewelry, and I had a bunch of wholesalers, vendors, and stuff like that I'd buy stuff like silver chains, gold from, things like that, earrings and stuff like that, and then resell them. Or I would people would reach out to me for them, and I would just go ahead and just get it going. Uh, I had a website that I actually paid someone a lot of money to put up. I think it was like $2,000. I don't think I even really need to put that much into it, honestly, looking back at it. But between everything that I had it set up at, it looked very great. It looked very professional. Yeah, I put a lot of money into that, and I mean, generally, I didn't make nearly as much as I put into it. I would say my first business for sure was a failure. By all metrics, a failure. I was able to do something that I really liked to do. That was really about it. I would say it was for sure 100% a failure. Yeah. So and the good part of it, like, oh, how is this a good thing? The great part of it, the actual positive part of looking back at it. My brother, he actually did something with jewelry, or he actually currently does something with jewelry, where he puts it on websites like Depop, Etsy, and things like that, and he gets a lot of sales off that. He said off Etsy alone, since he started using it about a couple days ago, he's made like $300, but he averages out maybe like $1,000 to $2,000 a month on Depop, and I thought that was pretty interesting, because it was a matter of like him able to doing something with that business that I never did with mine. And he kind of gave me like a decent rundown of how it works, and how I can get started on my own. And I have been doing it, and it's been doing pretty well. I've already made more money off of it than I did making custom jewelry. I might have possibly matched it by now in like the 3 weeks I've been doing it, since versus the multiple years I was doing custom jewelry. It's really like my prices weren't high enough. I wasn't charging enough for them. Um, yeah, it was a lot that was wrong with it. It was a lot. It was a lot of issues that prefaced it. That was the reason for that not working out for me. My apologies for stuttering. Give me one moment. And the reason that was important to me to look back on was that, with this newfound experience and his newfound approach, it really changed the way that I look at how to go about making those things happen, really making those businesses work. How me trying to hand out 1,000 business cards, like I have printed, I still have a bunch of them printed out right here to this day from back then. That I just stopped giving them out at some point because people were never reaching out to me for anything. I realized that it was a matter of me reaching the wrong audience and me going about it the wrong way, and not going about it the way that would make me the most amount of money possible. Like, yeah, granted, it wasn't everything to me to make a bunch of money, but it was something that I would have had to do in order for me to continue to have wanted to have been able to continue doing it. It's something that I like to do. It was a passion of mine, but in order for me to continue doing it, I had to make money doing it. It gets to the point where you really don't have the opportunity to really do things just because you want to do them anymore, and you're going to have to actually start making money off of it if you want to be able to do it long term, and then really make it a priority in your life. In a perfect world, I'd be able to get up in the morning and make jewelry until I go to sleep, fix up rings, do repair orders and stuff like that, and make new pieces all the time for people, especially if they're getting married. That's the most beautiful thing to me to do, is to get people ready for marriage. Uh, yeah, it's like that kind of thing. It's like being able to do that every day would mean everything to me. So, and I never was able to achieve that, at least not yet. I'm pretty young. I got time. I know some people who are in the jewelry business doing really good numbers now, and they probably just started learning jewelry from scratch around the age that I am now. So Yeah, it was a decent way to look at it differently. I still have access to all those vendors too, and like I'm still able to like order stuff from them. And it's just a matter at this point of me finding out how I can get that out there to everybody else and be able to advertise it well enough. Even on Depop and the shop that I have, some of the stuff I've had on there for like the past 2 weeks or whatever. And keep in mind, I'll have like multiples of the same thing, so it's getting sold. It's just it's getting sold, but I might like 30,000 people might have seen it. 20, like 10,000 people might have seen it. 3,000 people might have seen this item. Just a couple hundred people might have seen this item. He only posted it about 2 days ago. So it's like being able to get that out there because of a platform that people already use versus making your own and trying to advertise that is way easier. Not only that, but with me getting a certain amount of sales, like so far I've made about 50 sales in the past 3 weeks. If I put my website, if I had a website and put it on there in the bio, those are people that are way more likely to check it. And then between that and reviews and everything, man, you sit that website down for a couple of months and put those sales through, and just be helpful and put out what people want, and they see you, and you're getting eyes. Everything else can just get easier from there. So it's just a matter of learning that different approach. And sometimes it takes for you to fail, and it might take for you to fail to do it, or it might take for you to watch someone else do it. I knew that whatever I needed to do to make it succeed, I didn't have it at that time. It wasn't a matter of me knowing it. I didn't know it yet, and I haven't known it forever. But it was just a matter of me not even knowing the right people to go to when I wanted to take that information, or when I wanted to pursue that. I just didn't know what to do. So now I do. So it's like I'll just move on better from there. And then also apps like TikTok and stuff like that. I actually did a little course for social media marketing about a year ago. I think it was about a year ago I did it. It would have to have been it was almost 2 years ago actually at this point. So I knew a lot about it. I just never went back to it. I never hopped back into it. I wanted to go back into it with everything that I had. I realized I could still ease myself into it. I think this is the perfect way to go about doing that. So yeah, it's just some game for everybody. Hopefully you can take that and do whatever you need to do with it, or hopefully it did something for you. I'm here for you to come over here and watch a 7-minute video of me and not get anything out of that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day today. I'm gonna go ahead and ship out these orders and just try to relax a little bit. I was able to clean up my laptop earlier, so I'm gonna try to see if I can record some gameplay on that. I got my new Elgato capture card, and I was gonna, all that stuff, all that boring stuff. You guys don't care about that. You guys have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.